Brad Garlinghouse opens up about the presidential race of 2024, and you will not believe what he has to say about the candidates. Is it the end of the road for Shiba Inu's Shibarium sees a massive 80% crash in active accounts? Golden Cross appears on XRP price chart, factors that could drive a fresh rally. Kamala Harris refers to crypto Bitcoin as money for criminals in a behind closed doors meeting. Why crypto liquidity matters, financial landscape. Jumping over to Twitter, we'll be covering Justin X removes Bitcoin hashtag emoji. Michael Saylor says U.S. government should own a majority of Bitcoin. MasterCard CEO says Ripple will replace Swift. We have already entered discussions to use XRPL. A great video yesterday. We covered this video here. Today, we're going to be talking about this one. Everything will run on the ledger. The Bitcoin conference starts yesterday in Nashville. Here are the headliners. Is there another reason governments are implementing Bitcoin that goes way beyond the store of value? Yesterday's closed door meeting, the one that was pushed from the 18th to the 25th, still no word on what happened in there. The Biden-Harris administration wages all-out war on the crypto industry for 4 years. Despite all of this, Kamala is still invited to the Bitcoin conference. She did turn that down. And as we kicked off the video, Ripple CEO and also other industry voices advocate for bipartisan crypto approach. But what does Brad Garlinghouse say? We will cover that and much more in today's video. If you're ready to be the first millionaire in your family, let us know. Confirm it by typing 777 down in the comment section. And if you're feeling bullish and blessed, comment 777 down in the comment section. Before we dive in, please note that the opinions in this video are for informational and educational purposes only and do not constitute financial, legal, or investment advice. All investments, including cryptocurrencies, carry risks of potential losses, and always do your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor. We are not financial advisors, and relying on our content for financial decisions is at your own risk. By watching, you agree that we are not responsible for any losses or damages, and we do not guarantee specific results or outcomes. Some links below may be affiliate links, and we earn commissions, which helps support value-based videos like this. And then we also hold positions in some discussed cryptocurrencies because we only talk about what we believe in. However, this should not be interpreted as a recommendation for you to do the same. With that being said, let's dive right into the video. Kicking off the video over here on the XRP charts. As we can see right now, the new weekly candle has started a little bit down for the weekly candle, currently sitting at that 59-cent level. We did not make it back to that area of interest yet, up in that 70-75 cent range that we would like to see it break through so it can start heading up to that fair value gap that we've been talking about up here at $1.10. Now, what we do have is 24-hour volume is sitting at very high, which is good news. Also, the 4-hour volume sitting at very high. As we jump down to a smaller time frame here on the daily charts, yesterday ended a little red. We do have a fair value gap right here. We can see that XRP did reach the area of interest on this shorter term time frame with the daily. Rejected. We need to see a push through that level. Very, very important to see a push to that level to get to the next level in the price surge for XRP. Like we talked about, can we break into that 75-cent level? That's what we like to see. If we can break through this level here, it would be a good indication that we might be heading to the upside. We can see we are still on the bullish side of things above that 14 exponential moving average. XRP did clear out this fair value gap already back on July 19th. We do have another fair value gap down here below the 0.5 Fibonacci, and that's getting us back into that 46-45 cent level. If for some reason we do have that pullback in there, it also gets us closer to that supply area of XRP, which was the area of interest to the downside, where buyers are waiting to accumulate more XRP. But we would love to see the push through. No need to come back down. We'll keep following this. Make sure you subscribe to stay on track. And if we take a look here at Bitcoin on the daily charts, we can see we did have a pullback into those moving averages that we talked about, bounced off the 30 and the 50 exponential and moving back to the upside. Will it start to break these most recent highs here in that $72,000 range? Taking a look here on our weekly charts, we do have that area of interest where everything has been selling off. We still have not entered price discovery for XRP. We would love to see it break through this level into that $75,000, $78,000 range to really start that next leg to the upside. Ethereum also having some issues with the announcement of their ETF. It was a significant pull down, and let's see if we can surge back to the upside. Lots of positive news going on with this Bitcoin conference happening right now. It's bouncing off the 30 exponential on this weekly chart. On our daily chart, we can see we had a nice surge. We came down, tapped below these moving averages, gained a lot of buyers down here in this area of interest, pushed back through. Are we going to see a resurgence of Ethereum back to the upside, getting to this daily area of interest, $3,900, $4,000, and make its next move to the upside? Volume 24 hours, very high, and the 4-hour volume also very high for Ethereum. So jumping back to Twitter so we can cover all these things, Tyler Winklevoss says the Biden administration wages an all-out war for 4 years, gets invited to the Nashville conference, and what does she do? She declines. She can't even take the first step and show up to start mending fences. Our industry won't forgive this. We will show no mercy in November, per Tyler Winklevoss. And pretty interesting, yesterday we did have our actual closed door meeting with the SEC and XRP Ripple. Nothing has leaked out from that conference, from that talks. What is going to be the outcome? We're going to continue to follow this, and we'll let you know as soon as that information breaks. Is there another reason governments are implementing Bitcoin? Let's take a look at this video. Very interesting here.
Here's what I mean by market-making fiction. Jim Cramer described it best when he admitted in an old interview that hedge funds basically have no choice but to lie about the actual reason they own things in an effort to establish a market fiction.
What's important when you're in that hedge fund mode is to not do anything remotely truthful, because the truth is so against your view. Right. That it's important to create a new truth, to develop a fiction.
That clip still shocks me to this day. But yeah, I think as investors, we need to be constantly unwinding the deceitful strategic narratives of hedge funds and mainstream media and gather as much data around these topics as we can to intuitively piece the story together ourselves. I need you to think beyond Bitcoin simply as digital money or a store of value for a moment and consider the ripple effects of its design. Bitcoin mining, or proof of work, the mechanism that generates new Bitcoin and processes transactions on the network, we're led to believe is bad for the environment because it requires too much electricity. This narrative, as you'll soon see, was planted by market makers to create a fiction, as Jim Cramer described earlier, a parallel universe of false perspectives to pull you away from true understanding. And here it is in action.
It's a massive waste of energy. It's very expensive and slow. It makes no sense. There's no good reason why this should exist other than pure speculation where get more people involved so we can make money on the early investors. I don't see any reason for it.
Bitcoin uses more energy than almost anything else you can think of.
Absolutely.
Bitcoin consumes more energy than entire countries.
To expend a lot of energy producing nothing, which is what Bitcoin really is.
Bitcoin mining uses more electricity than Argentina.
It's a dirty money, Dave. And unless they solve that problem, that currency is going to fail at some point.
It takes up too much energy, particularly Bitcoin, because it needs to be mined. Figure that into your calculus when you're buying this stuff.
So these media sellouts relentlessly push a narrative that says Bitcoin is horrible for the environment without any further elaboration. They craft surface-level headlines like Bitcoin uses more energy than this random country, and then intentionally ignore this energy Bitcoin requires actually results in generating even more energy. And what does this do? It hides the truth behind a fiction, stonewalling the common passive investor from understanding a large part of Bitcoin's true value proposal, jumpstarting green energy generation. What if Bitcoin mining and the energy required to do so is a much more complex concept than energy usage equals bad? What if it actually introduces a novel solution to one of the most pressing energy problems of our time? And what if that's one of the main reasons institutions are so unwaveringly bullish on Bitcoin?
So very interesting there from Not Financial Advice. Great video. What do you think as far as energy usage and Bitcoin? Also, no one ever talks about this, but I've been down the rabbit hole of regenerative energy, right? So have you guys ever researched free energy and seen all the free energy devices that are out there that never make it to market, and the people who create them somehow mysteriously disappear? So interesting. We'll follow this as well. Also found this video, thought this was very funny because it replies, or it coincides exactly with what happens in the crypto market frequently for newbies, and then some of those people that have been in it for quite some time.
It is hot out. Yeah, gosh. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on.
Going all in.
Oh, yeah.
Why not? Come on, man.
If you've been in crypto long enough, you know that that does happen. But if you continue to hold, let's see, this bull run could be epic. And if you didn't know, the headliners for the Bitcoin conference, Donald Trump will be speaking, Robert F. Kennedy will be speaking, Cathie Wood, Michael Saylor, Russell Brand, Edward Snowden. Very interested to see what Edward Snowden has to say. And then, of course, Vivek Ramaswamy. Don't forget, they are broadcasting this live on YouTube as well, so go take a look at that. And some very, very exciting bullish news for the ledger, XRP. Let's take a listen to this.
Every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every bottle of fine wine, every collectible car, every piece of real estate, every private business, everything of value in the world will eventually be a token. This adoption of technology, this evolution, it's not a revolution, it's an evolution of technology, that everything of value will be a token on a blockchain. Not a coin, not a thing. It's literally a line item on a public ledger. Everything of value will be that. And every transaction of value will happen in digital assets. Don't need the pieces of paper. Wipe out all of DTCC, which processes $1.8 quadrillion a year. That is a large number. That will all move to digital. And when it does, it will create massive wealth, the greatest wealth creation opportunity I'm going to see in my lifetime.
Very exciting news. Let's hope that all of those run on the XRP ledger. Everything. We've already heard that they're talking about potentially having houses sell on the XRP ledger. Then we have breaking MasterCard CEO Ripple will replace SWIFT. We have already entered discussions to use XRPL.
SWIFT is the preeminent messaging system for the financial industry, which covers, say, payments, FX, trade, in terms of securities, etc., not the reconciliations, etc. What we're looking with crypto, though, is where SWIFT would have a store and forward system for most of its payment transactions, where you need service level agreements that in a certain time I will do something, but payment turns up at a certain time during the day. Here we're looking at the new network styles, which allow instant, real-time movement to the funds and visibility of those funds as well. So we would not have a situation where banks need to come back to you and say, have my funds arrived? It's 3 days later. I need to find out or find query messages moving around the network. There's nothing like that. I don't believe Ripple is going to replace SWIFT. Ripple is one of the complementary networks, which is going to allow those institutions who need real time to make use of that. And I think we're also seeing that SWIFT are changing their network capability so that real time will be a possibility as well. But we may also see Ripple XRP moving across the SWIFT network as a currency when we're perhaps using something like FX.
So XRP on the SWIFT network, or will it ultimately replace the SWIFT network? We will continue to follow this. XRPL is preparing to handle $1 trillion in DeFi transactions, with CTF token emerging as the sole DeFi in the top 10 of XRP ledger. Michael Saylor says Bitcoin is the Manhattan in cyberspace. So all of this is important for the growth overall of the crypto market. And then, of course, this was interesting. Bitcoin, while the Bitcoin conference is going on, X removes the Bitcoin hashtag emoji. So if you used to type in hashtag Bitcoin, the emoji would appear there. All right, Shiba Inu fans, is this the end of the road for Shibarium? Less than 1 year after the launch of the Layer 2 network, Shibarium, it's going through some hard times right now, losing market share to larger counterparts. And this has led to a decline in the activity on the actual network. The Shibarium network is struggling for adoption of the blockchain as its parent Layer 1 Ethereum is fighting against the likes of Solana to keep its users. And as a result of this, the Shibarium network has been unable to keep users, leading to a decline in active addresses. According to data from Shibarium Scan, active accounts at the start of the week on Sunday, July 21st, were sitting at a mere 667. That's it. That is awful. On Wednesday, July 24th, the total active accounts recorded on the network was only 131. Total active accounts on the Ethereum Layer 2 network has plummeted by 80.3%. When it comes to the Ethereum layer 2 networks that were launched between 23 and 24, the Shibarium network doesn't hold a candle to those other players. I know we have a lot of Shiba Inu fans, Shiba Inu network fans on this channel too. Do you feel that this could ever be revived? Golden Cross appears on the XRP price chart, factors that could drive a fresh rally. Rah says Golden Cross on the weekly XRP chart. RSI looks really good at around 44.3. If we keep this momentum, it's about to take off to the moon. Even better, Ripple might finally be close to a settlement with the SEC. As we know, we had the closed door meeting yesterday. So right here, you can see the RSI sitting at about 43. We did have the bullish cross, the shorter term time frame, crossing over the RSI to the upside, to the long-term RSI there. Kamala Harris refers to Bitcoin as money for criminals. According to David Bailey, the CEO of Bitcoin Magazine, Kamala Harris secretly called Bitcoin money for criminals. Bailey disclosed that information about Kamala's regarding for Bitcoin. It came from a major Democratic donor. However, former White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci expressed optimism about Kamala's cryptocurrency policies. How important do you think it is for our next president to be on the side of crypto? Whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, they have to be supportive because it's a whole ecosystem where we're moving towards. That's the future. Do we want a president that does not like crypto? Over at Ripple.com, they did launch a new article about why crypto liquidity matters in the modern landscape finance. Imagine a world where transferring money across borders is as seamless as sending an email, instant, cost-effective, and reliable, while traditional financial systems are still grappling with delays, high costs, and frequent errors. Blockchain technology is paving the way for new transformation. But what exactly is crypto liquidity, and why should financial institutions care? Understanding crypto liquidity refers to the ease with which the cryptocurrency can be bought and sold without affecting the market price. For anyone involved in crypto transactions, from traders to businesses, understanding this is very crucial. The traditional challenges, SWIFT-based transactions, though faster than before, often leave users uncertain about status, whereabouts of their money. If you've ever sent a wire, you may be wondering, when's it going to get there? Did it get there? Your person that you sent it to is calling you, hey, did you send the money? Additionally, moving money during weekends, holidays, and outside of traditional banking hours can still be challenging due to the unavailability of intermediaries to even settle those transactions during those times, which can delay settlement process. The goal of liquidity fulfillment at Ripple, we've scaled our liquidity capacity by expanding our network across 80 plus payout markets and building innovative liquidity pathways to make cross-border payments experience fast, affordable, and seamless. By leveraging blockchain technology, global payment transactions can achieve near instant settlement at significantly lower costs. The cross-border payments are secured on the blockchain ledgers, and unlike traditional methods, crypto transactions are not bound by banking hours or holidays, making it possible to move money anytime, anywhere. The challenges in liquidity, crypto and blockchain-based cross-border payments rely on sufficient liquidity to convert crypto into the destination's fiat, the local currency. This liquidity is provided by retail and institutional market participants and can vary depending on the exchange, trading pairs, and also time of day. For example, during COVID-19 pandemic, global economic uncertainty led to significant sell-offs in both stock and cryptocurrency markets, and that did cause temporary liquidity issues. So what's Ripple's approach to solving all this? To ensure a 24/7, 365 on-demand cross-border settlements, Ripple is continuously innovating. Their approach includes expanding the network. They're increasing the number of ways more value point A to point B seamlessly by expanding our network of reliable, efficient, and trustworthy exchanges, bridge assets, and payout partners. They're also using advanced technology. They employ advanced artificial intelligence, machine learning to determine the most efficient path for transactions. These models prioritize on-demand and quick settlements while optimizing transaction costs, and they ensure success. Our goal is to deliver 100% success rate, facilitating frictionless experience for our customers and partners. Better global liquidity. Ripple's efforts to ensure liquidity have resulted in noteworthy benefits for customers, enabling smooth cross-border fund transfers with nearly 100% success rate and significantly lower costs in comparison to conventional methods. Through the use of blockchain technology, the expansion of Ripple's network, and the integration of AI and machine learning algorithms, Ripple is enhancing efficiency, affordability, and reliability of international transactions. And this has been going on and on for Ripple for quite some time. They're doing a great job. The problem is adoption, but they're working on adoption. Banks are adopting, governments are adopting, and people are starting to adopt. So what does Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse have to say about our 2024 presidential election? And just so everyone knows, there is no doubt that digital assets are gaining importance among voters, with over 50 million Americans involved in the sector and 14% holding Bitcoin now. Despite this, many industry leaders support Republican candidate Donald Trump, citing his pro-crypto stance as beneficial for the sector's growth. Conversely, the Democratic Party has faced criticism for its strict regulatory approach under Joe Biden. However, the Biden is out of the race. Vice President Kamala Harris is likely the candidate. We know she's the candidate now officially. Some stakeholders are now advocating for a more balanced view. Former White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci said Harris is open-minded about crypto. She did not call the shots on the crypto policy in the Biden admin. Harris and Warren are not friendly. Gensler will be fired and Warren will be sidelined as financial services czar in Harris's admin. So let's keep crypto bipartisan. It will be healthier for the ecosystem in the long run. Now, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse also expressed openness towards Harris's potential crypto policies. He advised against judging candidates solely on party affiliation and emphasized the importance of their proposals. Garlinghouse cited Harris's Silicon Valley background, suggesting that it could be beneficial for crypto regulations and boost U.S. competitiveness. However, he cautioned that aligning too closely with the crypto skeptic, Elizabeth Warren, could be problematic. Garlinghouse is quoted as saying, jumping to conclusions and assumptions about candidates purely based on political affiliation without any policy proposals is holding the crypto industry back, similar to how tribalism has for years. So no talk from Garlinghouse on Trump in this article here. Do you think that Garlinghouse is leaning towards Kamala Harris? Or do you think Trump would be a smarter decision for Ripple CEO and Ripple XRP in the long run? Let me know down in the comments section. And speaking of XRP and Ripple, discover how to earn more crypto in less than 10 minutes with the #1 play to earn game on the XRP ledger. Did you even know that there was a play to earn game on the XRP ledger? Well, all you have to do is click the link down below, the first link in the description, get you over here. There's a video explaining exactly how it works. You can actually get started right away. It's very easy. That link will allow you to register right here to get started. Start playing the game and earning XRP right now. If you're excited about the future of XRP and Ripple, let me know down in the comment section. 777. If you're feeling bullish and blessed, 777 down in the comment section. Can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Let's see you guys inside this game. Can't wait to play it with you. Talk to you soon.